Good day, this is Sylvie with another weekly health tip. I'm going to be talking about building muscles and how that can help you maintain your health and a youthful appearance as well as a youthful feel in terms of strength and energy. There's this really wonderful thing that happens when you're building muscle, and one of those things is an increase in growth hormones. And what this does, this helps with body health, body repair, body maintenance, as well as regeneration. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so as well as regeneration. So this is amazing. Also, whenever you're doing weight-bearing exercises, you are helping to maintain and increase your bone density. And as people get older, it is very important. So would you believe I am 52 years old? I do most of my health tips as often as I can, and I have an approach to health and well-being in terms of holistic. So that's body, mind, spirit, and community, as well as logistics and connected into work. So it's a whole sense of being, and that's what I help people do. I help people to coach them to manage their health and well-being using all of those modalities in terms of health. So where I can't help people, I recommend other practitioners as well. So I'm kind of like a GP of well-being. So saying that, so I've been doing weights and I've been going to the gym, which has been really helpful, and I have noticed a difference as well already. Nothing major, and the trick is to start slowly. So you don't want to go in there thinking that you're going to be lifting like crazy amounts of weights right away, and you could actually cause harm doing that. So start slowly. A good rule is any weight that you can handle doing 10 repetitions relatively comfortably. Near the end, it can start to get a little challenging. The trick is it's not so challenging that you're compensating or contorting your body in a certain way to do it. So if you have to go to get it, that's too heavy. If you can just kind of go and keep your form, then it's okay. So that's a good rule to follow. So whenever you have to compensate, it's too much. And you want some challenge, but not too much. And a really neat trick in weight training or resistance training is if you give yourself like at least a minute rest. It's amazing. You can do a whole other 10 or 8 repetitions after that. It does diminish, but mostly I find I can do 3 sets of 10 repetitions with about a 1 minute rest. I count about 10 breaths or 20 breaths depending on how slowly I'm breathing, and then I start the next, and I just focus on my body regenerating as I'm resting. That's my little extra tip. Another thing you can do is you don't actually need to lift weights or go to a gym. You can buy weights fairly cheaply. You can even get some at Dollarama now. You can join a gym, you can get a trainer, you can follow some YouTube trainers, which are really great. I added 2 links to this lovely mom and daughter team, and they're really good for beginning weight training for anyone, men or women. They're very great that way, nice and gentle and very clear in terms of explaining what to do. Let's see, I talked about bone density. And another thing to add to the weight training or to the muscle building training would be to make sure that you have enough cardiovascular exercise and as well as stretching, because when you build weights and you're doing weights and building muscle, you can get stiff, and that's not positive in terms of keeping your body youthful and healthy. So if you do introduce weights, I highly recommend you at the very least introduce some stretching in your program as well. It's good to do some stretching before and some stretching after. Again, fit it in where you can, do a little bit of research and see what fits best for you. Everybody's a little bit different in terms of their schedules and their abilities, and just good to, I always think yes and. So that's one of my things. And how does it get any better than this? And everything always works out for me. So those are some of my favorite affirmations when I'm trying something new. And if I'm feeling a little bit of a struggle getting it going, the idea is to trust that it's happening. You've made a request to yourself, and it's on its way, and that makes it actually come faster. Okay, so I think I've got just about everything that I needed here. I think that's good. Okay, until next time, have a great week.